Welcome to the Elite Lifestyle Collective. So today we're going to talk about our incredible health and lifestyle income opportunity event. So I'm Lee Campbell and I could not be more thrilled to be here with you today. So I wanted to share a little bit of my background story. Now, at the time I started, I had 2 young children under 6, and we were living on a single parent pension of $440 a week. As you can imagine, I was struggling with a lot of financial uncertainty and fear around what the future held for us. I was really stuck in a rut and feeling like I had completely lost myself and my independence, and I definitely wasn't making time for the things that I loved. But I knew I needed to find a way to change things for the better. And as a single parent with 2 young children, I wanted to create more income for myself and my family and regain a little bit more of my independence back again. So that's when I found this and everything just clicked. I was able to get all of my questions answered and it all seemed to just make sense from there. This was the perfect opportunity I found for me to be able to create an additional income that I needed and have more choices for my family. And I really wanted to be able to say yes to more adventures and just more experiences that I know that we deserved. So when I stumbled across this, I was already on my own health journey and I'd already done a huge transformation. I lost 37 kilos before I started here. However, I realized that I wasn't eating properly and I kept going on and off all of these crazy diet plans. And it was really hard to maintain every day as a mum. And it was causing me to feel really run down most days. I was moody and cranky, definitely with the kids. And I know that I wasn't showing up for my kids the best I could, and I needed to make a change. So I fell in love with the products from day one. But looking back, I was very reluctant to spend money on healthy living, but I would happily let loose on a night out on the town. But I knew that I had to make some changes, and I knew that the products were amazing, and I could feel the difference in my body almost immediately when I started. Now, alongside of our Elite Lifestyle Collective team, we have our beautiful Juice Plus products to help with all areas of your health. We have an amazing health program and so many coaches that want to help you achieve your goals and get out of situations around finances and lifestyles that aren't serving you. So I'm going to share today how we get paid and how this business model works for those of you that want to learn more about that. But before I do, I think it's important to briefly cover the products because they are the hero and the backbone of our beautiful business and what we do here. So our mission is to inspire healthy living all around the world. And I want to share with you a little bit about the Juice Plus story. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so Juice Plus is one of the most inspiring stories in the health and wellness industry. Now, Jay Martin, the founder and president, started the company in 1970, and he has been leading the company ever since then. Now, it's incredible to think that we only have ever had one founder in the company, and that speaks volumes to me about the strength and the stability that we have here in Juice Plus. Now, Juice Plus is also a legacy company that has been around for over 50 years. Now, our 50-year anniversary was back in 2020, and we're still going strong. And we are a privately held company that has had over $15 billion in sales and 25 years of double-digit growth. We have a global operation in over 24 countries around the world, and we are currently in a massive global expansion project to double the amount of countries that we're in over the next few years, which is really exciting to be a part of. Now, the health and wellness industry is the next trillion-dollar industry, and our products are at the forefront of this. Now, I love our products not only because of their incredible quality, but because they are consumable products that people need every day in their lives. So taking care of our bodies and our immune system is so important in every family home. And everybody wants to be healthy and stay healthy, and our products can help you achieve that. So our capsules Let's flick over another screen. Our capsules contain 33 varieties of fruits, vegetables, and berries in a vegan capsule. And we've also got a vegan omega blend that is also phenomenal. For those of you that don't know how incredibly important omegas are, our blends have 5 different strands of essential fatty acids in them, which is great. Now, our bodies can't actually naturally produce omega, so these are another perfect way to be able to get those good fats in. And we skip the fish and go straight to the source. So they're made from the algae that the fish eat, as well as other plant-based oils as well. Now, our products are not just a fad diet or a product or something that you take to lose weight. Our customers love the long-term benefits, and our reshipment rates are really high because people not only see great results with the product, but they also want to continue taking it. So because of this is a really successful business model that I'm super proud to be a part of. Now, the beauty of our products is that they are literally the next best thing to eating fruits and vegetables. They're not meant to replace fruits and vegetables in your diet, but they're there to fill the gap between what we are eating and what we should be eating. Now, our capsules are the first whole food capsule in the world that also comes in a chewable form. So this is made from a vegan plant-based tapioca. So they're great for kids, and it allows us to flood their bodies with fruits and vegetables every day. And they also come for free too for the kids, which I'll talk about in a minute. Now, our products are also as close as you can get to organic. They're vine ripened, picked at the peak of ripeness. Then they're made into this great big smoothie, powdered down and dehydrated at a very low heat. So all of the phytonutrients stay intact. Now, we're talking about a very high quality product here that's not available on shelves, which is great. Because if you see something like this on a shelf, you're probably not going to see the benefits of what it really gives. So our products are only sold consumer to consumer. So they must come through you. So that allows you to connect the company of Juice Plus to your customer. Now, our products are also non-GMO, kosher certified, and the most thoroughly researched brand name nutraceutical products in the world. That's a bit of a mouthful. So the Healthy Starts for Families program. Now, as I mentioned earlier, our products are the highest of quality. We've got over 35 peer-reviewed, published worldwide studies that prove their effectiveness in delivering key phytonutrients to the body. They reduce oxidative stress, support a healthy immune system, protect and repair DNA, and promote cardiovascular wellness, healthy skins, gums, and heaps more. And one of the things that really sets us apart is our Healthy Starts for Families program. So this program allows children between the ages of 4 to 18 to receive Juice Plus for free from the day that they turn 4 right up until their 18th birthday. And you get that every time you order the fruits and vegetable capsules for yourself. And the results have been absolutely incredible for kids. We've seen a significant decrease in them eating fast foods, an increase of awareness of their health. They're drinking more water, they're eating more fruits and vegetables, and kids are having fewer sick days off school and building their immune system up, which is one of the great experiences that I've personally had with my kids as well while they've been on these chews. Now, these are our amazing vanilla and complete shakes. They are great for everyone. So one of these shakes provides your body with a mix of plant-based proteins, 17 added superfoods. They're vegan, non-GMO, gluten and dairy-free, an excellent source of dietary fiber. They're low GI, and they contain pre and probiotic ingredients. So they're great. You can literally just shake it up in a shaker, add it to a smoothie, use it in cooking, such as pancakes or protein balls. They are delicious. So I love to have this personally for me when either for breakfast or whenever my weakness is. Like, you know, that time in the afternoon when the 3 o'clock sugar cravings hit, or you can use them as a pre and post workout drink as well. So because they're low GI, they give you slow release energy, and they're really great for gut health thanks to the fiber and the pre and probiotics in them. So that's a little bit about our products so you can understand them a little bit more. So we also know that when you start on a health journey, it can be really overwhelming. Where do you start? What do you do? So we have designed a online holistic health program to support our clients in achieving their goals. Now, the Vitality Hub is all online. It's done through a website, and it provides you with all of the tools, the resources, and the information that you need to be able to master all of the areas of life that impact your health. Excuse me. Now, there are thousands of recipes in there to choose from through all of our different ebooks, as well as workouts with personal trainers, Pilates, HIIT sessions, yoga for you and the kids. You can do things at home or you can do them at the gym. We even have mindset programs to be able to help you discover more about gratitude and self-love. And our goal is to be able to get back to basics and nourish your body to enable you to make long-term sustainable changes that will last a lifetime for you. So this is a lifetime access program. Even if you stop taking any of your products, you still have access to the program for life. So whether you're looking to have more energy through the day, feel more balanced in your family life, have beautiful skin, travel the world doing something you love, or just have the option to add an additional income stream here, we have something here for you. So I'm going to flick over now and talk a little bit more about our business model and how we get paid. Because I know that when I first started, this was one of the things that I wanted to know more about, was the income potential. So there are 3 ways which you can work this business. The first way is that you can join and you can just get your products at a discounted rate. And when you share these products with other people, you earn a commission on those sales. Now, the second way you can join this business is by having some intention on what you want to create here and become an ambassador. So it's where you would love to create a part-time income. You might want to have an additional income to travel more, save for something special, cut down some days in your current job. Maybe your salary's capped where you are and you can't actually earn any more money doing what you do. And maybe you want to spend some more time at home with the kids, or just, if you're like me, you want to do more of the things that you love to do. Now, the third way that you can create income in this business is what we call a team builder. Now, a team builder is someone who would love to be able to eventually create a full-time income here and have something that we love to call the beach money. So I wanted to share this slide with you to show you some of what our commissions look like. Now, we have 6 ways that we get paid in this business, but I'll briefly run over some of them with you. So you can see on the right-hand side on the colored scale, this is just our bonuses. Now, if you can't see it very well, that's okay. We can send it through if you ask the person who showed you this video. Now, we have nearly $125,000 just in bonuses alone, and that's just one way we get paid. So the first way we get paid is called retail sales profit, RSP. So this is something that everybody can earn. It doesn't matter whether you want to get your products cheaper, become an ambassador, or be a team builder. Essentially, this means that when you connect a customer with the Juice Plus company, you earn a retail sales profit on that. Now, this is the same as if you go to a shop and you buy a pair of shoes from them, or you buy at wholesale and then you sell at retail and then they make the difference. That's the kind of the best way to describe it. So the next way that we get paid is commission. Now, we have 3 different levels of commission here. And what I love about this company is once you reach the milestone for that commission level, you stay there for life. You don't have to keep working for it. If you decide that you want to have a break from team building or something in life comes up, your commission level always stays the same. So these commissions are 5%, 10%, and 15% on top of the retail sales profit, which is 10%. Now, the third way that we get paid is a team builder commission. And this is on top again. So this is for anyone that would like to create a serious business here and wants to create a team, and we earn commission with this as well. So the best way I can describe this is by you mentoring and helping your team member reach their promotions and being a great friend for them, you get a kickback from that as well, and everybody wins. Now, the fourth way that we get paid here is bonuses. I love the bonuses. When I first started, like, I want to get all of them. So these start at $100 and they go through to the many thousands, depending on what level that you're at. The fifth way that we get paid is what we call performance bonus. And you get paid a performance bonus every single month. And this happens when you have a certain amount of customers underneath you, and you get an extra 3% paid to you on your entire organization. So the last way that we get paid is our business incentive bonuses. Now, I love this bonus because the company will pay you back an extra 3% to be able to invest back into your business. So these are some really great things to be able to use on having a Zoom account, incentives and gifts for your customers or your team, or you might like to hold some retreats, or, you know, anything that deals with that kind of stuff. Now, the business incentive bonus is an incredible extra income stream to be able to pay for those things. And now that I've been here for over 7 years, my overheads are not that big at all. I run everything from my phone and my laptop, but I've used this bonus to be able to buy some really nice gifts for my team. We love Tiffany things and Mimco. So it's been so good to be able to spoil people with things like that when they reach their promotions. So if you're thinking about getting started and you're feeling skeptical or you're just unsure, just know that you're not alone. I had all of the same thoughts and fears when I first looked into this opportunity, but what I found was a world-class system that allowed me to start my business strong. We've got incredible mentors to also help you along the way. Now, the startup fees are really reasonable. I've put on this slide the Australian one, but it's roughly about the same in every country that we operate in. It's $55 in Australia, £50 in the UK, $50 in the US, and plus we've got all the other countries as well. And we have the same proven blueprint system throughout all of the countries that can help you succeed no matter where you're located, which is amazing. Now, here's some of our team from some of our little events that we have here. This is some of our Gold Coast crew, and there's so many more amazing photos that we have around this as well. I'm going to exit this one and come back to you. Oh, stop sharing. All right. So when I first looked at this opportunity 6 years ago, safe to say, I was very curious, but I was also a bit skeptical. It took me months to say yes, just over 2 to be exact, because I had some misconceptions, and maybe you've got some as well. So one of the things I hear a lot is, I just don't have time. Believe me, I totally get it. We've all got busy lives with work and family, but I realized that if I didn't make the time to do something like this, I would never have time. So I learned how to run this business in my stolen moments. And in the first 12 months, I did this in and around my kids. I found 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, chunks of time during the day, in and around what I was already doing. So you definitely don't need a lot of time to start this business. Now, another concern I had was, did I actually know enough people? I had loads of friends, but I didn't want to pressure them. And in network marketing, there's often a belief that you need to know a lot of people, but we teach you how to build a successful business and go at your own pace. So you might be here for a passion project or a side income, whatever it is for you. We'll teach you how to leverage social media or in-person connections, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Now, what gave me comfort was knowing that there was already successful business owners here, and I didn't need to know anything about running a business to get started. Now, I used to be a beauty therapist, but I've also come from a big career in IT, in corporate roles. So I'd never had an online business before. This was way outside my comfort zone. But we've got a phenomenal support system, an amazing blueprint system, and the best mentors to help guide you every step of the way. I definitely wasn't a social media influencer either, and I didn't even have an Instagram page when I first started. So it's so good to be able to just learn all of these things. And I learned as I went along, one thing at a time at my own pace. But I knew that I was teachable and I was willing to learn. And that's really all you need to succeed here. So we'll help you set some epic goals to really be able to create the life of your dreams. So if I've shared anything here that resonates with you or you've got curious, please know that there's no such thing as silly questions. Jump on a call with me or one of my leaders and get your questions answered and let us help you. And then think about, if you don't do this, then what? You're obviously here for a reason. And what if this thing could just be that one thing that helps you to create the lifestyle you desire? And what if it did work for you? Imagine where your life could be in 3 years or 5 years or 10 years' time. Now, if this doesn't make sense for you at all, and you're happy doing your job and do nothing, then that's totally awesome too. We appreciate you 100% for taking the time to check this out, but keep watching our videos and learning more about our community. So if you're interested in trying our products first, we'd love to help get you started. So speak to the person who sent you this video to go over packages. And if you're feeling frustrated and you're feeling like you're not contributing the way that you want to, or you feel like there is just more, then think about what this could be for you and also what you have to gain. So whether it's a second income, community of people, a mentorship, friends, happiness, personal development, or any of the amazing health benefits that are in store for you, as they are the biggest gifts. So if this is for you, stay on this video because I want to show you some of the inspiring stories from others in our community, and they're going to share how this opportunity has changed their lives and also how it can do the same for you. So you don't want to miss these powerful testimonials. And I want to personally thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you realize how freaking awesome this is. And I can't wait to spend more time with you, hearing your stories and supporting you on your journey to being the most extraordinary version of you. So I will pass it over for some more stories. Share screen.
I found myself just starting to settle. My dreams just started to gather dust. And yet deep inside, that voice that keeps you up, that you know that you're made for more, you know that there's more for you, that kept nagging away at me no matter how much I tried to stuff that down. I knew that there was more for me. I knew that I wanted to get back to doing something that I loved. And I felt like there were almost no choices.
When I first started in this business, I did not identify as a businesswoman at all, but I was in an incredible amount of desperation financially. And I thought if I could just make $1,000, that would be life-changing. I had a maxed out credit card that I just wasn't able to pay off.
There were times when we couldn't afford our groceries. There was a time when I was at the supermarket and my 8-week-old was at home, and the checkout girl had to give me $10 to pay for our groceries.
Did all the right things, went to uni and got the 3 degrees and set up our own business and leveraged that. But if you've ever been involved with small business, it comes with a lot of headaches. And it seemed we're getting further and further away from the things that we actually wanted in life.
After about a dozen years of owning my own traditional business, I probably came to the conclusion that owning your own business and owning your own life, not sure if it could ever be said in the same sentence. I definitely was at a stage of my life where something had to change. It was depriving me of the time with the most important people in my life, especially my kids.
At the time, I had been a stay-at-home mum for 8 years, and even though I loved being at home with our 4 children, I started to feel like I'd kind of lost myself a little bit. So I thought maybe it's time I go back to work, and the realities of that would mean I'd have to put our kids into daycare and after school care, and that's not the life that we wanted for our children.
I started thinking, well, I want to make a difference. I want to have more flexibility. I'd love to travel. I want to make an above average income, but what does that look like?
I felt like I was a smart woman and I wanted to work hard, but I just wasn't getting ahead. And I just felt like every day was Groundhog Day.
I was working in a high-level corporate job, but we had to make some changes because just working hard wasn't working for us.
One of my dear friends, I'm so grateful that she kept circling back for me, and she kept a light on for me, and she listened to all of my excuses. She didn't try and argue with them or handle my objection. But what she did do was just pause, and she asked me, well, what if you could? What if you could be successful at this business? And we can do all the things that you love, empowering women and traveling and conferences and making a difference. And that was a moment that literally it changed my life.
Just to have that moment to think about the what if really opened my mind to new possibilities.
We both had our doubts if this would work. We knew a lot of people who had started something like this, and truthfully, we didn't know if we would be successful. But I remember saying to you, just give me a year.
Yeah.
I want to try and see what happens.
I opened my mind up just a little bit and I went and looked further into it. And what I found just blew my mind. It was just like the golden key that I'd actually been looking for and didn't realise existed.
I could see community, I could see connection, and I could see a vehicle and a new way.
There was mentorship, and there were people who were honestly invested in seeing other people succeed.
It came with a blueprint. I had women, world-class mentors, women that I was inspired by.
Being surrounded by amazing people who are there to lift you up and support you, to stand for you, to teach you and mentor you. I'd never had that. Not when I was in corporate, certainly not when I was a small business owner. And in that moment, I just said yes.
This business really turned everything around for me. I just felt like my head was above water again. I felt like I was able to breathe a little bit more.
I remember the feeling of that first bonus hitting my bank account. You know, I'd been living week to week for so long that it almost had just become a routine. Having that extra couple of $100 every month just meant that I had new choices.
It brought back hope. That first $200, I'll never forget it. That $200 represented so much more than just the money.
I've been able to create an incredible business that I just don't think would have been possible under any other business model. For me, when I said yes to this, I never said yes for this to be a business or to be my plan A. But once I really understood what this vehicle could be for me, and if I was to treat it like a full-time job, within 12 months, this became my full-time job.
Matt's ears perked up when I got that first paycheck that actually was significant. And I remember you saying to me in the car, what did you do this month to earn that?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden it was like, all right, so what's the next step?
I've been able to retire out of a corporate career and buy back 40 hours a week as a woman, a wife, and a mother. And I just feel so lit up and energized.
It's still a kind of a pinch me moment.
We've been able to travel with our kids. We now homeschool them, and we're there for those magic moments. There's no way, had we continued down the traditional path of business that we were, that we would be able to do what we do right now.
I found so much more here than I actually thought was possible. In the beginning, it was kind of about the income, that financial security and certainty, but I found so much more.
It was a vehicle to give me courage again and to get back into a space of health, back into a space of self-worth, back into just understanding my power, because I feel like that had been taken away for so long.
But I think the greatest gift of all is who I've become along the journey. I truly know my voice and who I am, and that's really a magical place to do life from.
We've had people with a 4-year degree that have joined, or stay-at-home mums that haven't worked for 10 years, and business people that have joined, equally all creating the success that they wanted to create with the Juice Plus business.
What I soon discovered was that this business is a powerhouse for nurturing, for gifting, for paying it forward. And it's simply by helping more people start to dream again. I get to now be that dream keeper and that light of hope for others.
One of the best parts of this business is that emotional revenue, emotional return. Every day we see how Juice Plus, the business opportunity, the income opportunity is changing people's lives. For me, it's one of the best parts of the business.
I love helping people. What gets me up every day, what drives me is the ability to help people that are looking for a better way, that are looking to better their health, looking to better their financial and lifestyle situations.
We know how to take care of people, and that's what this business truly is. We want to discover what your dreams are, what your purpose is, what lights you up. We take the time to really discover who you are and what you're missing and what you really want. And then it's how much fun can we have along the way as we help you grow into the person who is going to begin attracting that in their life.
The gifts that you will experience in this space, the financial independence, the fun that we get to have as a community, but most importantly, the growth that you will experience. No one can ever take that away from you. And what you will create from that will be beyond your wildest dreams.
Even though this hasn't been easy, the work's certainly been there, and it's probably been one of the hardest things that I've had to grow and go through. But you know what? The work has felt different. It's felt energizing and rewarding and liberating, and feeling limitless for the first time in my life is something that I'll never be able to put into words.
Doing business in alignment with my highest values, being able to be there for my girls before and after school, being able to do all of the things that bring me joy in life has just been the greatest blessing.
You can have a really beautiful, passionate, meaningful career, and it doesn't have to be at the expense of you wanting to be a mum, and it also doesn't have to be at the expense of your health.
We really thought, it'd have to be a compromise. You could either be with your family or you can do business well. But I think our message through this is you really can have it all. You can have the freedom, you can have the family, you can make the impact and also live your highest values.
It's an honor to be given a space where you can discover other people, that they can come in acceptable as they are. Our 3 team mantras. The first mantra is, you're a blessing in our team, in our tribe, in our community. You don't need to know anything. You don't need to be anything. It doesn't matter your age, your race, your background, your skill set, your education level. All of that doesn't matter. And mantra number 2 is you go at your own pace. We have people who are here for $500 a month, and we have people who are here for $50,000 a month, and everything in between. And what I love about this incredible profession is it's limitless. It's what you want to give is what you'll receive from. And our team mantra number 3 is you're acceptable as you are. You don't need to know anything. Every single thing that you need to know, we're going to teach you as you need to know. And the training never ends, the growth never ends. What if? It's a question that I ask you, and we can't wait to hear your story unfold.
How amazing was that? So I'm going to add on to that. Another team mantra that we have is make yourself epic. And I look forward to meeting you real soon.